This is for Year 11 methods. It covers the sketching of cubics and quartics, particularly where A's, B's and C's are used. Okay, two examples over here. Y equals 3, x plus 2 squared, 2 minus x. I can see that that x is squared, that x is to the power of 1, so therefore it's a degree 3. This x will be squared, so therefore positive. This x is negative, so it's a negative degree 3. I know that it will touch at x equals negative 2, and it will cut at x equals positive 2. So I can now draw my axis. I know that at negative 2 and at positive 2, they're my x-intercepts. It's a negative degree 3, so it's going to start in this quadrant and finish down here, and it will touch at negative 2. So I'll go through and touch, then I'll go up, then I'll come down. To find the y-intercept, I have to make x equal to 0. So I can do that by putting a 0 there and a 0 there. So I've got 3 times 4 is 12, times 2 is 24, and I agree that's 24 as my y-intercept. Wonderful. Okay, in the second example, it's a power 2, so it's a quartic, which is degree 4. This is positive, this is negative, but when it gets squared, it's also positive. So I've got positive times positive, therefore it's a positive quartic. I know that it will touch at x equals 0, and it will touch at x equals 4. So I can draw my axis, 0, 4. It is a negative, it's positive quartic, so come down, touch, go up, come down, touch, and my y-intercept is at 0, my x-intercepts are 0 and 4, beautifully drawn. Okay, there's two examples over here. X plus A, x plus B, x minus C. It's a degree 3, and this x is positive, this x is positive, this x is positive, therefore it's a positive degree 3. So it's going to start down here and finish up here. I know that it cuts at x equals minus A, cuts at x equals minus B, and cuts at x equals C. Now I don't know the value of A, B and C, but what I do know is that A is bigger than 0. So let's say that's where A is. And the B is bigger than 0, and it's bigger than A, so that's where B is. And C is bigger than B, so C must be over here. So if that's A, then that there is minus A, and if that's B, about there will be minus B. So I've got this thing that is going to start down here, cut through at negative B, cut through at negative A. So I'm going to come up, cut, go down, and cut through at C. And my y-intercept, if that is 0, and that is 0, and that is 0, I'm going to have A times B times C, will be negative. So negative A, B, C is my y-intercept. Okay, example number 4. X minus A to the power of 3, x plus B. Therefore, it's a degree 4. That x is positive, that x is positive, therefore it's a positive degree 4. I know I'm going to have a SPOI at x equals A, and I'm going to have a cut at x equals minus B. So I can draw my axes. I know that A is bigger than 0, so that's where A is, and that B is bigger than A, so B has to be to the right of A, which means minus B must be over here. So I've got this positive degree 4. It's going to cut through at B and have a SPOI at A. So I'm going to come down, cut through at B, come up, have a SPOI at A, and look like that, and that really should have done the SPOI bit on the x-axis. Beautiful. And I need to find my y-intercept. when x equals 0, minus a cubed is negative a cubed times b. So minus a cubed b is the y-intercept.